Joyce Meyer was speaking up about her brother's tragic death at the C3 conference. That thing is concluded, wrapped up, done, deceased, finished. Wish it were deceased. You should have seen the opening on this thing. They put together like a 4.5-minute opening. I kid you not. I would almost bet that the opening, they had neon stuff that they had custom designed and sound effects and lasers going on and actors, and it was like Cirque du Soleil, and I thought, I would almost bet that their budget for putting that together is probably even bigger than our entire operating budget for the year here at Wretched Radio and TV.
Oh, yeah.
It was unbelievable. Like going to an ELO concert. Yes, that dated me. Joyce Meyer was preaching on Thursday last, opened up about the death of her younger brother David as part of a message on the life of self-pity versus the life of diligence and faith. And right away when I read that opening line, I went, no, she didn't. Compare and contrast her dead brother who died in a warehouse in Los Angeles to herself?
No.
I was wrong. Meyer said she learned about her brother's death after Los Angeles authorities called her in December, about a week after Christmas, to inform her that they found her brother's dead body in an abandoned building in the city of Los Angeles. He had been dead 30 days, and his body was so badly decomposed that authorities needed his dental records to identify him. I'm assuming they weren't close. He didn't get to live on the compound. A few days ago, she received his cremated ashes and a few personal effects that included a pocket knife, empty wallet, keychain, and broken watch. Quote, my personal effects and his personal effects are sadly different. What are your personal effects going to be when your time here is up? Oh, no. Oh, no, she did. Meyer compared her life with that of her brother's to illustrate the point that it's up to the person's determination to follow God's plan, not his circumstances, that allow him to reap God's promises. You know, Joyce Meyer, I don't know if you've ever seen Joyce Meyer. She's known for her fancy clothes and even fancier shoes. Mm-hmm. Do you know what pair of shoes she was wearing that day when she delivered this little presentation?
No.
Her cruel shoes. That's the pair she had on. Honestly, there is no man on earth or devil in hell who can keep you from the very best God put in you. I don't know what verse that is. Joyce Meyer preached on the story of the paralytic... sound effect needed. The story of the paralytic man who laid by the pool for 38 years waiting to be healed. No. Just put your jaw back up into your... Put them together.
Better. Jesus
asked the man, do you really want to get well? To which the man didn't respond with yes, but with self-pity. Oh. The paralytic man complained that no one helped him into the pool and that someone would always beat him into the pool when the angel stirred the water. Maybe he was just telling the truth. I don't know. I can't read the man's heart. At any rate, she related the story to her own life and to that of her brothers. Is it just me, or is this about as in bad taste as the rest of her outfits? Wowza. Meanwhile, this is
there's more
today. Oh yeah, she goes on to describe her brother's miserable, sad, pathetic life. But today, I'm a world-renowned preacher with millions of books sold and TV programs that air to 2/3 of the world.
Yeehaw.
The evangelist said that both she and her brother came from the same bloodline, same family in some aspects, but went through their own struggles. However, while she eventually took responsibility for her behavior, her brothers always ran away from his. Even though the crippled man in the gospel story couldn't move much, but during the 38 years, he could at least wiggle to the edge of the pool. Quote, David just wanted to lay by the pool another year, feel sorry for himself, blame somebody, and remain crippled. I got tired of laying by the pool, and I decided to wiggle. I think sometimes God has a miracle for people, but sees if they're going to wiggle first. Next time you're having a pity party and wanting to give up, I hope the Holy Ghost whispers into your ear,
wiggle.
Wiggle. That would be the story of the paralytic in John chapter 5.
Wow.
Is it just me?
Oh, no.
Wow. Oh.
We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it.
We're not gonna take it anymore.
Wow. I'm just thinking. Brutal. I mean,
And that's her
brutal.
relative.
That's her brother.
Imagine what she'd say about us if she heard this broadcast.
Oh,
like,
boy.
that's going to happen. Hey, what